Okay guys, here we go. Hey guys, so today, let me pause this. So today what we're going to be watching is pretty much the Canon Co-Create virtual product launch. Now what I want to see is the Canon EOS R5 and the EOS R6. Those are the two main things, but hey, I'm ready to be surprised with something else. So let's just jump into it.
Good morning. Thank you for joining us at this early hour. My name is
You're welcome.
I still get excited when we are about to unveil.
Well, me too, girl. I wanna see that EOS R5. Let's see. Now, finally, come on, girl. Show me that EOS R. Peter McKinnon, my boy Peter. What's up, Peter?
What's up, everybody? Peter McKinnon here. I'm a filmmaker and photographer from Toronto, Canada. Proudly flying the flag.
Canada.
We've been keeping really busy because we want to provide you solutions.
Yeah, girl. Just show me the camera. You don't have to hype it up. It's already been hyped up. I don't care about the new lenses.
I think it's good. Like, really good. But now it's time for you to see for yourself and you can make your own judgment and decide.
Yep.
It was mostly about the video features of the camera.
Okay, now let's see. Oh, what? Now let's see, Peter. Let's see what you have to show us. Oh, the quality is not the best, but...
When you hear the word artist, an artist isn't bound by the restrictions of society. An artist doesn't see the world...
Alright. Oh. Okay, so it doesn't seem to be as small as I thought it would be. It seems to be a little bit bigger. Of course, the quality is always top notch. Yeah, it's a little bit bigger. The camera is a little bit bigger. There's the... Finally, a flip screen. The flip screen, that's going to change everything. And I believe, yeah, it uses the same battery as the 5D Mark IV, which is the one that I'm using right now. Right now, I'm recording with the EOS, the 5D Mark IV with the 24/7 2.8.
Well, so to be honest, I felt like a little camera photo nerd. It was so exciting because
No, I was.
as I started
I thought she was going to critique it.
It was the best of every
It was
world,
horrible.
the things I was
Worst
excited
camera.
about.
I believe the main thing is like the R5 is supposed to be like the Canon 5D Mark V. That's my belief.
By 40 or larger on the wall, I need that.
How much can the quality of the image improve? The video will be always able to improve, but at some point the quality of the image is going to remain the same pretty much for a normal photographer or an amateur. The thing that may change is, like he said, when you want to expand the picture, when you want to make it bigger, or for billboards or something like that.
Sometimes to direct. There's a lot of
I'm gonna be using this camera for everything. Sometimes for direct? Girl, I'm gonna use this for absolutely everything. What are you guys going to use this camera for? I'm curious. A lot of the people that I know that are going to get this camera normally have a lot of contracts, so they are going to be using it for pretty much everything. But what I want to know is the price of this camera and the EOS R6. Depending on the specs and on the price, people are going to go towards the R6 or the R5. My belief is that, again, this is going to be like the Canon 5D Mark IV. It's nothing else but a jump into the mirrorless world, which is great. I'm totally up for that. But the price is definitely going to affect a lot of people. If you go higher than $3,500, people are going to stick to the R6, even though it's going to have less quality, less capabilities, and there's going to be only a few people, but probably me, that are going to buy the R5. Okay, so there's a lot of things that we already knew, like the 8K RAW.
If you're one of those people that crave high performance, but you might be on a budget, we at Canon, we hear you.
Okay, the
So
R6 now.
to introduce to all of you to match our already
Yeah, now you have a pretty solid competition for Sony and, well, Fuji and all of the other cameras. Canon is back to the top, baby. So it's going to be a pretty good camera. That's going to rival the current Sonys that are on the market. Let me see what people are saying actually. Yeah, they are saying 2,500 for the R6. Okay, so that's the EOS R6. That's pretty good. Yeah, I think the R6 is going to be the camera for a lot of people that, you know, the normal photographer, the normal videographer. The photography aspect of the whole thing doesn't bother me. It doesn't, because I know it's gonna get amazing photos. That's not a problem. The thing now, the thing that I'm interested is in the video and the quality of the image. The R5 has 45 megapixels, the R6 has 20. For the whole video thing, both have 120 at HD. Probably the R5 is going to get 240 if we are lucky, but it has 120 on 4K. So that quality is going to be maybe a standard thing in the near future, which is something that I have to take into consideration before buying something.
By ensuring accurate feeding, especially on thicker media.
It's going to be
Another is the nozzle
5,300 bucks! Canadian
The
bucks!
fog is detected in one nozzle.
What?
Others will automatically compensate. This basically print
No, that's a lot of money.
reduces the need.
Okay, so I just found out the prices of the two cameras. And let me tell you, not a fan. There you have this pre-order for the R5, and then you have all these specs, and the measly 5,400 bucks that they are asking for this price, buddy, only on capital letters. No, it's too expensive. Oh my god, they just lost a lot of people. A lot of people. But of course we have also the R6 35. So I'm gonna go with the R6. I think I'm gonna go with the R6. I think I have to. 2,000 bucks more than the R6 for a little bit more. I don't think that it's. Let me see what people are saying. I feel, Jeffrey, you guys are really getting screwed with pricing in the electronics. Yeah, the price is a lot. Price is 2 times what was expected, and 5. Yeah, it's twice. Like I said before, I was hoping for 3,000 and 4,000. Now we're going to have 5,100. That's too much. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. For me, it's too much. It's too much. Yeah, where did you find the price? A lot of people are saying, oh, that's me. To see the price point was a big thing, because I already knew that I was going to switch to the R6 or the R5. My guess is that I'm going to stick with the R6 just because of that price point. That was pretty much the price that I was expecting to invest in the camera, but I was hoping that I was going to invest that money on the R5. So my final conclusion about this camera, thinking about everything and the price and what you get, the specs and all of it. Of course, we're going to see a lot more. Maybe the camera will be different, maybe, I don't know, maybe my situation will change. I will have to think about it. But if I have to give my 2 cents on the matter, is that I believe that $2,000 extra to get that R5 is not worth it for a lot of people. I believe that the R6 is going to be the camera for many people, because it's almost identical to the R5, and there are many things that you can get, that you can do with the R6. It's a great camera. Both cameras are great. The R5 is without any doubt one of the greatest cameras that exist right now. So, well, that is about to go out. So yeah, the release date for the R5, I believe, is going to be on August. I saw that you can pre-order before the 29th of July, so my belief is that it's going to be out by August. The R6, I didn't saw any release dates, so there's nothing that I can do about it. I don't know which one I'm going to choose, but if you're thinking on buying a camera without owning or being sponsored by anyone, of course, I would go if you just want to take normal pictures, if you're not a professional photographer, whatever the case it is, if you're not a professional photographer that makes a living out of photography or videography, I would go for the R6. If you make a lot of videos, if you make your money out of the videos that you make or the photography and all of that, I would consider the $2,000 extra just because you have the 4K in 120 FPS, which is a lot, and maybe in the near future the 4K is going to be a standard and a normal thing to have when it comes to video, and that's probably what's going to happen. So many people will view the HD like we view the 720 right now, as complete garbage and as something that's not usable because it's not a good quality. So yeah, those were my 2 cents. Overall, I'm not really disappointed. I'm just sad a little bit because I am going to probably have to get the R6 instead of the R5. The R5 is the camera that I have been waiting for the last at least 5 months, because you know, I want that flip screen, I want that mirrorless camera, and all the RF glass that we have now at our disposal. Those are a lot of things that I wanted, but if I want to get all of that, I have to think of the money. Money doesn't grow on trees, so I have to think in economic perspective, and as a student and like many other people, $5,000 is a lot of money, so I am going to have to go with the R6. Let me know, guys, if you what you think of the 2 cameras, which one you are going to pick, and if you have something else to say about the whole thing. I'll be curious to know what you have to say in the comments down below, so let me know right there. So that's going to be everything for me. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, wonderful time. Go enjoy the summer and go take some pictures, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. Bye bye.